Hello guys, this is Mal57 here, and Happy New Year's to everyone. Welcome to the year 2018. I can't believe it's already a new year. It feels like just yesterday was 2015. No, it's not 2018. However, this video is not about 2018. It's about how my year went in 2017, because 2017 is over now, and I'm gonna tell you all about my experience with that year. So yeah. Just like 2006. No, yeah. Now, just like 2016, 2017 has pretty much been the same in 2016 in terms of how good it went for me. 2017 was pretty much another horrible year for me, which I don't know why. I wish it was a better year, but no. 2017 was worse for me than 2016. A lot of upsetting things happened, a lot of other things I didn't like, and so much other stuff. Well, let's go and get the bad news on the way first. The bad news, I was going to say surgery, but surgery was probably not as much bad news as far as, I don't know, surgery is probably one of the bad news ones. Because as you know, I had to get my, I had jaw surgery back in March of last year, aka 2017. So yeah. And, it was alright. I couldn't really do anything with my mouth for like a month, other than have liquids and all that, because, and I couldn't eat real food, or I couldn't eat normally until, the summertime, so that was kind of a bit of annoyance, but, hey, I got through jaw surgery and I'm fine right now, so yeah. Second reason on why this has been a horrible year for me is the fact that my grandma fell. Back in June. Well, she fell down pretty badly, back in June. Which, as you know, in one of my GT6 videos, or, my GT6 LP that actually told you guys about that. So yeah, that was not fun to watch because of all the emergency stuff we had to do to her. We had to take her to the hospital, first thing, because when we took her to the hospital in that month, we noticed that her foot and her wrists were broken, and I'm like, thank goodness it wasn't her hip. So yeah, and that's when even more bad news came. About a few weeks ago, my grandma fell again. This time on her, on her rear end, but it wasn't there. It was mostly her tailbone, I guess. I don't know. However, that's when things got worse. When all of a sudden she started walking, she was in pain. And then once we were about to take her into the doctor about a couple weeks ago, my grandma stepped on the wrong foot and she didn't fall down, but she was screaming in pain. I'm like, oh no, there's something going on. And once we took her to the hospital, sure enough, it was her hip giving out because her hip was broken. And that's literally the worst place. And that's literally the worst place for my grandma to have pain in is her hip. So yeah. As far as other bad news, let's see. Trying to think. Was not able to go to Michigan Adventures, which was really annoying because it was raining of all things. Because it seems like every time I go somewhere, it always has to frickin' rain. So, so yeah, I didn't like that at all. Let's see what other bad news we have. We got I don't know. I think that's mostly the bad news, to be honest. Like, I can't really think of anything else at the moment. So, yeah. Also, pardon me, I'm drinking 7-Up right now. So, yeah. Anyways, time for the good news. Well, some good news this year. First off, just like 2016, I listened to a lot of new songs and new bands. I first listened to this band called Chevelle. They had some pretty cool songs in there. I didn't like very many. I didn't like all of them, but I did like a few of them. So yeah. So that was nice. I also listened to the Classic Crime a lot because they're also an awesome band. They're actually probably my favorite band of all time, to be honest. It was Breaking Benjamin, but now my favorite band in the world is the Classic Crime. So yeah. Actually, I don't know why they would name their group that, but whatever. It's them. But yeah, and there's also a lot of other songs. There's a few more songs I liked from Yellowcard that I listened to for the first time this year, or last year, 2017. What else? I think a couple more Breaking Benjamin songs. Oh yeah, I also listened to Starset, that band. They're also a pretty good band. I listened to quite a few of their songs. What else? And pretty much a bunch of other random songs. And yeah. More good news, we got, I actually started my, first Let's Play, back in June, because, once I got Gran Turismo 6, I couldn't help but record it, because I don't know why, but I want to record it so badly. As soon as I got the game, I wanted to play it already, and I actually recorded it, and then all of a sudden I turned it into a Let's Play. A blind Let's Play. So yeah. And if you also didn't know, I did my other Let's Plays of The Simpsons Hit and Run, followed by Kirby Superstar, and then Super Mario RPG, and then Burnout 2, because Burnout 2 is completed. And now Forza 1. However, Forza 1 is Forza 1 is far from completed right now for my Let's Play of that game. That Let's Play is far from over. So yeah, I'm only a quarter of the way through the game. So yeah. Let's see, other good news. Well, I guess more good news. My grandma made it out of surgery. Um, Made it through hip surgery just fine, which is always a nice thing. So I'm glad that she managed to, so I'm glad that her hip surgery went very well. Because I, mentioned a lot on my Instagram and Snapchat, not Instagram, but Snapchat, well, mostly just Snapchat. I was gonna say Facebook, but yeah. So yeah, in case you're wondering right now, yeah, she's still in the hospital. So yeah, and well, I don't even know. Oh, I also went to one of my favorite YouTubers, Sky Hurricane. I went to his open lobbies in GT6 quite a lot. That was pretty fun. That was probably my favorite part of that year. So, yeah. And yeah, I think that's pretty much about it because I can't really think of anything right now. Oh, okay. More good news here. I actually managed to unlock all the characters and Plants vs. Garden Warfare 2 a few days ago. I managed to unlock all of them, except for the two other ones that you cannot get unless you do a specific thing. For one, I do not have the Z1 Imp, and I do not have the Unicorn Chopper. Because, first of all, I am not rank 313 in Garden Warfare 1 to unlock the Unicorn Chopper, and I don't have the Z1 Imp unlocked because I do not have the deluxe version of Garden Warfare 2. So, yeah. But other than those two, I pretty much unlocked every character in the game now. Torchwood, Hummer Goat, all the corn, all the roses, all the new pea shooters, new cactuses, new choppers, new sunflowers. I unlocked all the citrons. Or are they called citrons? I don't know. I think it may be pronounced, I don't know. Everybody has a different pronunciation of wording, so yeah. But I call it Citron. I unlocked all the new scientists, the new engineers, new foot soldiers, new all-stars. I unlocked all the imps, all the Captain Deadbeards. I unlocked all the super brains too. So yeah. So that was a nice thing I got accomplished that year. And let's see what else. Well, that's pretty much about it for that. I guess you can. I mean, this year had a lot of ups and downs, but mostly downs because of all the. I was also scared a lot in 2017 because there was a lot of things happening around the world that year that just scared me to death. I don't know why. So yeah. In fact, 2017 was actually a very big year in terms of what's been happening around the world. I mean, we got crap from, this whole scenario about North Korea, that's looking bad. Actually, really bad right now. What else? Well, I couldn't think of any. Well, that's the one thing I can think of right now is that. But there's been a lot of other stuff. There's been a lot of terrorist attacks. There's been a lot of some other world stuff. I don't even know. Oh, there's been a lot of we've had a lot of snow this year already, or well, mostly in December. We've had a lot of snow. For example, I don't remember. Oh, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, I think, had about 5 feet of snow had about 5 feet of snow in December. When that happened, I don't know, but yeah, 5 feet of snow in Pennsylvania happened, and like it happened very, very quickly. So yeah. And also, we're in a lot of cold air, you know, scenarios right now. Or we're in a cold Arctic air, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. I don't know weather very much. Even though I look at it all the time because it's fun to look at. I don't know. Anyways, I think that's going to do I think that's going to about do it for this video because I can't really think of anything that's been happening this year. But yeah, this 2017, like I said, has pretty much just been as horrible as 2016. But I don't know. I think 2017 was actually even worse for me than 2016, even though 2016 was also a horrible year for me. But yeah. So yeah, I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this video because I can't think of anything else. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and also comment down in the comment section below how you felt about this video. And yeah, let's go ahead and see what 2018 brings us, since it's a new year now already. How? I don't know, so many questions and so many so many of them I cannot answer. So yeah. So, this has been, so this has been Mal Nuffy as usual, and, peace!